want to talk about it. I don't want. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why it happened so early. I still don't know why it's happening. It's really annoying. That was the wrong one. You didn't lose anything. I actually noticed immediately. This is just the next thing that was said after what you saw when it crashed, so there really is nothing to recap. Alright. Oh yeah, but this changed over as it crashed, so there's nothing new. There's nothing you've missed. That's what I'm saying, is this new scene changed over as it was crashing, so nothing has been missed. Wait, let me just get my VTuber back up, because for some weird reason, it stops seeing my camera at the same time as OBS crashes. I don't know what's causing these, but it's weird. Yeah. So, the thing with Rukako happened, and then this screen, and then I noticed that there was mail, and so I went to go read the mail. That's all that happened. I want to hear more about tea machines next time, okay? It's a promise. See you. Moeka. Hey, assistant, you're not going back to your hotel? Is there a problem? No, no problem. I was just wondering what you were still doing here. Nothing. I just wanted to think for a bit. Can't you think at your hotel? What? You're kicking me out? Ah, I get it. You'd be lonely in your hotel room, but you have no friends. So you want me, the great Hoing Kiyoma, to look after you. Isn't that right, you spoiled celeb Sev? You're the lonely one, aren't you? You've been acting gloomy all day. Do you need some advice? I'm an outsider, in a sense, so it'll be easier to talk to me, right? Man, getting advice from a younger woman is kind of... mumble. But if you're fine with that, then just ask away. Why does she have to be such a smart ass? She even has a mocking grin on her face. I need to send some emails. If you insist on staying here, then be quiet and stay out of my way, okay, zombie? Of all your stupid names, that one's the worst! Despite her complaint, Kurisu makes no move to leave. She sits down on the sofa and starts reading a massive technical book. On closer inspection, I realize it's in English. Maybe my assistant isn't a genius, but just an extreme studier. Want some coffee? Don't mind if I do, Okabe! Thank you! Where's my spoon?
Living is a sin!
Living is a sin! I have actually lost my spoon. Oh, wait, found it! Coffee, 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 bitches love coffee, and I am bitches. All I'm saying is if Okabe and Kurisu get to enjoy a coffee, I should too.
God, I think Kurisu needs more than coffee to deal with Okabe. Listen, okay? This story is from his perspective. We don't know what she has in her coffee.
That's true. That's one advantage the anime has is it's more from an outside perspective. So you're kind of viewing everybody as like the camera instead of through Okabe's eyes.
I like to imagine Kurisu getting up in the morning, making her coffee, checking her schedule, and it's like, I have to see Okabe today.
Fuck.
Alright, we're getting the rum.
I was gonna say, I studied in America for so long. My liberal privilege is showing. Brings the gun. It's like today's the day bitches die.
I mean, that's funny, but you also have to consider, I think guns are banned in Japan, so, like...
Oh. Knives on. Don't you know, knife crime is actually really rampant in Japan.
Knife crime is also really rampant in England!
Oh,
And certain cities in Canada!
yes, it's
But,
terrible
see,
in London.
Here's the thing. At the end of the day, you can only stab one person at a time!
Whereas with a gun, if there's somebody standing behind the person you're shooting, they're also getting shot. Or I actually guess it depends more on if it gets lodged in the person's body or if it goes straight through.
Well, but not only that, like, you don't have to get up close and personal to shoot somebody. You can
Yeah, that's true.
sniper, you know?
Yes.
And there are guns that fire more than one bullet at a time, so like...
Oh, you mean like a shotgun?
As opposed to if you have the knife,
Unless you're like...
You have a knife, you can only stab one person!
Unless you're like Bullseye and you're like really accurate with throwing knives.
Yeah, but even then, you can only hold one or two at a time.
That's true. But anyway, back to the game. Now I have my coffee.
Mhm.
Sure. I make some instant coffee for Kurisu. I take a fresh Dr. P out the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of
Ew!
the computer.
Did Okabe just say he made her instant coffee?
Yeah?
Okabe, I thought you loved this woman!
He doesn't know that yet. So...
Still!
Okay. So I need you to understand something. And this may be going dangerously into spoiler territory, but he ends up having to relive the same world lines over and over and having to re-explain everything to Kurisu over and over. He spends, at the greater part of maybe in real time, and yes, I know I said time, Alexa, add 5 minutes.
5 minutes added. You now have about
Maybe like 2 days. But from his perspective, it's closer to 2 weeks. No, wait, 2 months, rather. Sorry, it's 2 weeks, actually, but from his perspective, 2 months, because of, the phone wave. Right?
Mm.
And so he has 2 months to get to know her and fall in love with her over many resets. Which is what makes their love so tragic, is because in the end he ends up saving her in the first instance where she dies. And from her perspective, she has no idea who he is, but he's madly in love with her.
Yeah.
And that's what makes their love so tragic. It depends what kind of instant coffee, I think. Like, the instant coffee I get is excellent. But there is also some really shit And I'm saying some really shit instant coffee. Like, you really got to know what you're talking about. Like, cause, and I think
I mean, okay, I'm just gonna say it now. Even the best instant coffee, nothing on perk.
oh yeah, like I will say, like instant coffee still has nothing, on like the good shit, right? But no, not even like a Wendy's situation because it's not regional. Like I'm saying, no matter where you live, there's shit instant and there's great instant.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of shit instant coffee that is just terrible. But what I'm saying is, even though instant still doesn't hold a candle to the real like from a coffee machine shit, like there is the lesser of two evils when it comes to instant, and for me that is Nescafe Azera.
Mm.
But personally, that's my favorite. If you want to talk shit brands, never get what's it what's it Stockbell. Stockbell's instant sucks. I think it's the Tesco brand.
Mm.
Or it might be Stockwell, or it's something like that. Okay, I take a fresh Dr. P out of the refrigerator for myself and sit down in front of the computer. Alright, let's do what needs to be done. Only hope this doesn't get undone too. My plan is to follow Suzuha's advice. Get in touch with Tita. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the many worlds interpretation. Good thing you only drink... That's not true! You also drink, appetizer.
Apple teaser?
No, appetizer. It's like a sparkling apple juice. It's delicious.
Danny, it's pronounced apple teaser.
Is it?
Yes.
But there's no E, it's an I.
Danny,
Yeah?
you are aware that I can sound like an E, right?
I guess. But James also pronounces it appetizer.
Just because he's wrong doesn't mean you have to be too!
James says it is pronounced appetizer. That's what he says. Anyway, moving on. After all, what I'm experiencing right now could have something to do with the mini-world interpretation, which would mean that the Kurisu sitting over there isn't the same Kurisu with whom I discussed the Lotto 6. And it would mean that this lab isn't the lab where we discussed it. How could that be? The V-Bird... Oh, thank you. There we go. What's wrong with you? Stop fidgeting! Kurisu glares at me coldly. Damn it, she's looking at me like I'm a perv again. I keep telling her I'm not a perv. I'm hoeing Kioma. Anyway, why am I the only one who remembers what happened? It's another question I'll ask John Tita. Oh, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da 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 da! I did it. See, I told you I beat it in the same episode. I don't know if he's a real time traveler, but he did help with the IBM 5100, so I'm inclined to trust him. But what should I write? Should I tell him everything? In any case, worrying about it won't solve anything. Enough stalling, I take out my phone. John Titor. Question. Thanks for the intel on the IBM 5100. The code is from CERN's database. In other news, I've successfully built a machine that can change the past by sending an email. Does that change the world line? I noticed that some events were undone. Does that mean the world line changed? You said the many worlds interpretation is correct, but I'd like to hear the proof, if you don't mind. I sigh and chug my soda. Now to wait for his reply. I checked at channel thread just to make sure, but Tita hasn't posted recently.
ずいぶん深いため息ついてるわね。
That was a pretty heavy sigh. Kurusu says without lifting her eyes from her book. Maybe I should tell her about how that email changed the past. And about how she seems to have lost her memories about it. Why am I considering talking to Kurusu? Because I don't think Mayuri or Daru would understand this problem. Kurusu, on the other hand, might be able to form a hypothesis. That's what I hope. Just then my phone rings. Incoming call from Daru. Hello? Ocarine! I've made a terrible mistake! Mistake? Is it about a phone wave claim subject to change? Is it related to phenomenon I experienced earlier? I gulp. I know it's pathetic for a mad scientist to show anxiety, but I can't help it. I lick my dry lips and wait for Daru to speak.
Lick my balls.
Actually, I left my wallet at the lab. What? What? I can't go to May Queen like this. Can you bring me my wallet? I'll buy you a drink. Go jump in the river? Jeez, Okabe!
Like I said, his name should be Okaboo because he sucks.
Okaboo. It's like a Labubu, but instead it's dressed up like Okabe Rintura. I shout and hang up. Damn it, I got stressed for nothing. Right afterwards, my phone rings again. Mayuri! Yeah, I'm not delivering your wallet, okay? Ocarine! Oh, it's you. You're with Daru, right? You don't have to lend that dumbass any money, okay? Okay. So, Ocarine, I was wondering if you cheered up. Did you hug Upa like I said? No, I'm a mad scientist full of madness and ambition! That's good, you know. If you're worried about anything, talk to Mayushi, okay? Mayushi doesn't understand hard things, but she does understand Ocarine. You understand me? Sure, we've been together since we were little after all. I'm hanging up. Work hard now. Thanks. Bye.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a
Hey,
bitch
Dark
ass
Sonic's
motherfucker.
here.
He pissed on my
my
fucking
fucking
wife.
Hell yeah.
That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. And he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like two balls and a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon. do you
You
like that, Obama? I'm pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too.
Shadow, it's me, the devil. I'm here to convince you to do sin. Come with me. Steal candy from babies and small businesses. I'm not talking about Walmart. Okay, bye.
Three.
Hello,
Hello,
IT.
IT. Turning off and on again.
You tried shoving it up your arse?
Let's do the game, shall we?
Can you say come?
No! You can say it in the context of that you're going somewhere.
I'm going to come.
Don't do that.
That
That was off script.
Said that you could.
You've
Can you
been
say-
Misinformed by Susan!
Susan! Fuck you, Susan!
She thinks she knows me.
岡部
Okabe,
顔が
you're
似合って
grinning.
る
Look,
何を言うか。
nonsense. Celeb Sav.
Hello there.
Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I am good. Rexy, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Also, Dark Sonic, I have wonderful news. Earlier today, I was able to fix the Skybox issue on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, so next episode we won't have that problem. And it turned out it had absolutely nothing to do with my mods and everything to do with just a simple setting in the config file. All I had to do was turn fancy grass effects off, and that fixed it.
Ah, you gotta love old games.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow the fancy grass effect was affecting the skybox!
I know. Don't call me Celeb Sev! Celeb Sev! I was going to tell Kurusu the truth, but now I've changed my mind. The mad scientist Hoing Kiyoma would never grin at the words of a mere hostage like Mayuri. I feel I owe you some context for this line, Rexy. Okay. So, when, Mayuri's grandma died when they were kids, she looked at the sky and thought she was going to fade away too. Okabe quickly grabs her and says, "You're not allowed to leave me, you're my hostage."
Oh my!
Yeah. That's the context. So, in other words, she's not allowed to die without his permission. You look like a girl in love waiting for an email from her boyfriend. She sure likes to attack me with every little thing. It doesn't make sense at all, but okay. Alright. It will make sense later. Are you really that desperate for attention? Mail! He's getting revenge. You're always making fun of me, so I deserve at least this much. Mayuri. You know, I've been working at May Queen for 3 months as of today. The other girls threw me a party. I can't believe I've been a maid for 3 months. Time sure flew. Oh, but don't worry, Mayushi's still Ocarina's hostage full time. Okay, let's see what the replies are. You need money to buy junk food or else you'll die of starvation, I understand. No. Party after just 3 months? Ridiculous. I don't see how that deserves congratulations. You girls are crazy. Nope. I still can't believe you're working at the maid cafe. I mean, you still never cosplay outside work. I feel like that's the nicest one. So I'm gonna go with that one. Despite what you may think, I actually respect you. That's rich. You don't even say my name right. I'm sorry about that. Kurisu lifts her face and stares at me in shock. Well, that's unexpected. You actually apologized? I do apologize, but I can't help it. When my brain has recorded you as my assistant Christina, I cannot correct it. I'm gonna crack your skull open and stick electrodes in your hippocampus. Right after that silly exchange, John's Tito mail arrives. Hooray! Greetings, Kiruma. Can you tell me exactly how you changed the past? I'd like to verify that what you said is true. We sent an email today. It was set to arrive last Tuesday, 170 hours ago. The contents were the third place winning numbers, the Lotto 6. Totally forgot that. Hang on, I need to. Okay, 170 hours ago. It contained the winning numbers for the third place prize of that night's Lotto 6 drawing. The moment we sent the email, my associates who helped me plan the experiment and watch me send it instantly forgot that any of that had happened. When I checked, I found that the email had vanished from my phone's send history. I know for a fact that it arrived in the past, as my friend brought a Lotto 6 ticket based on the information I had apparently given him. When he got one of the numbers wrong, but otherwise it was an exact match. Who are you talking to? John Tita. Huh? No way! He's open to discussion as long as you're not trying to troll him, and his mail address is public. This is the second time we've exchanged mails. No wonder you keep referencing Tita's posts. You believe him, don't you? Not entirely, but there are several points in his story I do agree with. Really? I can't see it as anything but fiction. Ah! That's very interesting. From the events you described, it sounds like you did indeed change the past. I suspect that email you sent changed Divergence. If only a little. Bravo! The instant that email arrived in the past, you shifted from your original world line to an ever so slightly different world line. On this world line, you received an email from the future containing the Lotto 6 numbers. You told your friend the numbers, perhaps because you didn't quite trust the email, but your friend got a number wrong. When he purchased the ticket, the original email probably disappeared from your send history when the world line changed. All of this makes sense. The one thing I don't understand is how you kept your memories of the previous world line. Just so we're clear, you are telling the truth, yes? Yes, I still have my memories from before the past was changed. That's the truth. By the way, this is actually the second time this has happened. You traveled 26 years into your past. Haven't you experienced something similar? Also, what effect do you think my intentional manipulation of the timeline might have? I have confirmed the divergence is currently 0.571015%. I cannot tell what the value was before you changed the past. This is because I, like your friends, have no memories of the world line before you changed the past. In the case of physical time travel, memories are retained even if the world line changes. That's been proven by my own experience. sense, but in the case of an email like the one you've sent, the time traveler changes the past without actually traveling through time, a situation that scientists in my time never even considered. It wasn't necessary, since the invention of the time machine in 2034 gave us the means of physical time travel. So I'm afraid that I have no idea how to explain this phenomenon you've been experiencing. How exactly do you measure divergence? Where do those numbers come from? Strictly speaking, I was not being entirely accurate when I wrote that the Everett-Wheeler model is accepted in my time. The first functional time machine was completed in 2034. In the 2 years following that breakthrough, our understanding of the universe's structure grew dramatically. In 2036, scientists proved that the universe is comprised of attractor fields, which describe the extent of the world-line convergence. This theory was first proposed in 2020. Okay. It's time for some more time travel science lessons with Danny, specifically for Rexy. I am going to explain to you what an attractor field is, if only because when you don't know what it is incredibly complicated. So I'm going to use the example that is used in this game and in the anime to explain what it is. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, an attractor field can be thought of like a rope. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
From afar, the rope may look like it's one thing, but you zoom in on the rope, and it's actually made of several separate strands. These are the world lines attached to that attractor field, running parallel with each other. The only way to change attractor fields is to actually change the world lines so drastically that you would jump from one attractor field to another, which is one of the things that Okabe ends up needing to do in order to save Kurisu later. So little changes change you from one world line to the next on the same attractor field. So from one strand in the rope to another. In order to swing from one rope to another, the change would have to be more drastic. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is all going to get explained by the visual novel later, but I'm proud of the vast knowledge I have of this universe's science that I just wanted to explain it to you now.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to answer your question. I have a meter that measures divergence. A reading of 0% divergence corresponds to the world line I originally came from. In other words, it's a subjective, not an absolute measurement. This tool can only indicate the current divergence. Please explain the attractor fields. How do they affect world lines? Oh yeah, here we go. To put it simply, attractor fields are the focal points in the world line convergence. Their existence is responsible for phenomena previously known as fate and chance. There is no real point making small changes to a world line. Due to convergence, small changes don't have lasting influence. Humans who can observe convergence are exceedingly rare. I haven't met anyone with that ability myself, so I'm unqualified to give you an accurate appraisal. But you, Kiyoma, might be one such individual. You might have the power to observe convergence, and you might be the one who can guide us to a world line beyond 1% divergence, across the wall that divides attractor fields. The tone of Tita's mail has suddenly changed. He thinks I have some kind of power? So, as we have just learned, unlike everyone else in this universe, Okabe has the unique ability to remember between world lines, something that by any other normal means shouldn't be possible. The divergence meter, which actually tells you what world line you're on, can only usually be observed in the world line you're in because of that fact. Meaning that Okabe is the only one that could truly measure changes on the divergence meter. And is also probably the only person that is able to change attractor fields because he can remember everything. Not being able to remember between world lines is the only reason that mankind hasn't managed to pull that off yet. First, I feel a sense of pride. Next comes apprehension. Could this be a trap? In the first place, I can't confirm if this is the real John Tita, and we don't know if the John Tita from 2000 was really a time traveler. Ah, yes! More context for Rexy. So the first D-mail was actually sent accidentally by Okabe when he found Kurisu dead. But he didn't know that he'd sent a text into the past at the time. Right? Now, in the world line that this Okabe actually comes from, before he sent the original D-mail, John Tita travelled to the year 2000 and posted on the message boards then. After the accidental one, nobody knew who he was, and then he cropped up, if by chance, in 2010, 10 years later, only then posting on the message boards as John Tita. In other words, based on what we just learned, this John Tita doesn't have any memories of going to 2000 because he can't observe changes between world lines. But Okabe can, meaning he remembers both Titas, but Tita can only remember the version of himself that is here and now. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like I said, the science of this show is a little bit of a special interest for me, in and of itself. If Tita's worldline theory holds, then that could explain the supernatural events I've experienced. But this last statement is pretty hard to swallow. As soon as I begin to doubt, all of the words start to smell like lies. The stuff about the IBM 5100 might have been a lie too. That mysterious program code might have just been a simple bug. Now that he claims I have special powers, he's starting to sound more like a new age con artist. And besides, I don't need Tita to tell me that. Kurisu jerks from the sound of my laughter. Don't start laughing like that, it's creepy! But I must! He says I have powers, isn't that rich? You don't have to tell me what I already know, John Tita! I snap my eyes open wide. I raise my phone high to the heavens. My true powers, the magic eye, reading Steiner! Also, can I tell you something else that's super interesting about this?
Mm-hmm.
You know the phrase, everyone's a little bit autistic, right?
Mm-hmm.
That idea, but with the reading Steiner ability. So, let me explain. So, Okabe has it, and has it in its fullest form, right? Everyone in this show or in this graphic novel has it a little bit without knowing it. Because there are cases later where Okabe explains something that happened on another world line, and they kind of remember it, like they can, like their brain is conflicting between the two sides of the change, like they have like flashbacks, like fuzzy memories, that kind of stuff. It's not exact, but they remember it for like a second. Everyone has it a little bit, but Okabe has it fully. Like, it takes a little jostling of the brain to get it to, like, rattle it free, but everyone has it a little bit. In fact, after he saves Kurisu at the end, she ends up experiencing things that happen on other world lines in her dreams. In the subconscious, so it's there in the subconscious. Hey, you joined my Discord server. Well done. Good to have you.
Hell yeah!
Wait. Alright.
話の流れはさっ
Sounds to me like you got a bad case of Chinibio.
岡部次長しろとだけ言っておく
It finally happened! Huh? Oh. Oh, Mayuri. You know why I don't cosplay? Mayushi doesn't want to stand out. I mean, I'm your hostage, right? Alright, we should be back. Yeah, it did happen earlier today before you showed up, Dark Sonic. It happened like really early into the stream. Okay. Are we also back on the YouTube, James? Before we continue, I would like confirmation that we're back live on both. Now we're good. So it's still there on both of them. You're good on Twitch. Are we good on YouTube? Oh, and YouTube? Okay, good. In that case, we will continue. Kurisu hides her face in her book. Do you know who else does that, Rexy? She pretends to read, but I can see from here that her ears are bright red. Also, does anyone know the true duration of stream? Just because I want to double check that Wisebot has it right. It just came up 1 hour 6. Okay. Okay, so that is right. Alright, and how does she know about Shinibu? She an at channeler after all? Yes. It reset on this stream. Yeah, I know. I know, that's why I check, because it reset on my OBS as well. No, that doesn't matter now. I need to reply to Tita. Amogus. What is beyond the wall? What will happen if we cross it? If we cross the wall, we will have freedom. If we do not, the dystopia I came from will be your future. In exchange for providing false peace and joy, your masters will stamp out every last vestige of free will. As I said on that channel, my goal is to change the future, and you may be the one who can make that possible. Okay, now it's getting creepy. Very Amogus. 55! Alexa, stop! Is this some kind of new cult? Good job, James. James's loyalty to the Gooba cause is unwavering. He has a 55 stream streak, Rexy.
Yeah.
Now, do me a favor and put your clothes back on. No streaking. Or is he really trying to con me here?
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from your best friend, so...
Yeah, that's true. He's also contradicting himself again. The Tita who appeared in 2000 said he traveled back in time to retrieve technology that was lost in World War III. Yet this guy's saying he came to prevent the creation of a dystopia ruled by CERN. This guy might be an imposter. Oh my god, it is very Among Us, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we don't have that. I could probably make one later. Because I don't know if that's a thing we have. I don't know. Hang on. I'm gonna ask Zero if that variable exists. Give me a second. Does a watch time variable exist as a command? Hang on. There's watch time exist as a command variable in the same way that counter works. If not, how difficult would it be to implement?
These are cat-tailed. They're just really common water reeds
They're not that double.
But don't you think
Oh! She's live? Okay.
Groupings of highly compressed seedlings.
Proceedings that expand rapidly on impact, so they're not that good for eating. But even so,
Okay.
Me want bite.
me want bite.
Me want
Me want clean corn delight.
deep fried.
Me want deep fried.
Me drink water.
Me drink water, Twinkie nice.
I know stream elements can pull it off, so it might be easily pulled which is servers. Let's see. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley.
Looking for my own peace of mind. Don't assign me yours.
I'm fed up, so I quit replying. But just as I'm about to
Hello?
put away my phone. Hyoma, I want you to be the Messiah.
He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy now. Go away!
If the same thing happens to you again, please contact me once more. That moment will prove that you are the Messiah. But he's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy!
Now go away!
He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. Now go away! I'm his mother, that's who!
Behold his mother! Behold his mother!
Now, don't think you can get around me like that. He's not coming out, and that's my final word. Now shut up! Did you hear what I said? Yes! Oh, I see. It's like that, is it? Yes! Then you can see him for 1 minute, but not 1 second more. Do you understand? Yes! Promise? Alright, here he is then. Come on, Brian, come and talk.
Please listen. I've got 1 or 2 things to say.
No! That's enough. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, no, it wasn't. Now, stop that! And go away!
Excuse me.
Yes?
Are you a virgin?
I beg your pardon?
Well, if it's not a personal question, are you a virgin?
If it's not a personal question, how much more personal can you get? Now, piss off!
She is. Yeah, must be. Definitely.
Raises the hair on the back of my neck. What's this? Fear? Disgust? I don't know, but something's very wrong. Organized religion. Oh, wow, what was that? Did you hear anything, Rexy?
Nope.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, we beat chapter 3! Messiah. Noun. In Christianity, a title for Jesus Christ. 2. One who brings salvation to mankind. Savior. 3. One who rescues other from peril. You spelt it wrong.
Gandalf
Yes, I noticed!
Gandalf the Fool took
Three chapters in there.
Solomon the White. Or should I say, Solomon the Stupid. What? Solomon the Silly. Stop that. Solomon the Wrinkly. Stop. Solomon the Stinky!
Oh!
Shadow, it's me, the devil.
The devil.
I'm here to convince you to do sin. Come with me. Steal candy from
Steal
babies
candy
and
from
small
babies
businesses.
and small
I'm not
businesses.
talking about
I'm not talking about
Okay,
Walmart.
bye.
Okay, bye.
Alright. I'm already eating the M&Ms! Alright. Salvation. Noun. 1. Deliverance from pain and suffering. From Kojian Dictionary. It needs to be manually tracked, which means we might have to use stream elements to that end.
What?
Oh, for your watch time command.
Oh.
John Tita is a fraud! I scream at the absurdity. Dara and Kurisu give me an exasperated stares, but I ignore them. What are we saving? The game? Can do.
Yes, I guess.
I can save real quick. Me, the Messiah, ludicrous. To think that I would save humanity. In fact, I am going to turn that into a command real quick. And we want a static. No, static command output. Hey, Rexy. Do me a favor and can you do exclamation mark save again? Me, the Messiah? Ludicrous. Me, the Messiah? Ludicrous. To think that I would save humanity. Weapons are part of our religion. Yes! The Mandalorians! Yes! What did you want that command to be, Rexy?
I want you to put a little trash can lid on your head. So everybody can know you're trash.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to the nonsense corner.
Are you?
Yes, James has redeemed my nonsense corner. I'm going to jail.
Tattletale, go to jail, stick your head in a garbage pail.
Ew, no.
If anyone can tell me what
Garbage
that's referencing.
pails are disgusting.
If anyone can tell me what that's referencing. Oh.
Pizza, pasta, put it in a box, bring it here and put it on my top.
Put it on my cocktail tortellini and my wee pepperoni on the walls. Cheesy for my beanie and some salsa for my balls.
I heard tattletale. That's it. Tattletale, go to jail, stick your head in a garbage pail is the reference.
Oh!
What?
We've lost the game. Or it's transitioning, I don't know.
No. It's just
it suddenly went black.
Bro, looks like minimized it. It will be back.
Oh.
I'm doing what you asked of me. Is everything okay? Yes. What do you want that command to be? So if I do that, there we go.
I'm sorry, I was looking through my old messages and apparently we had a butt bot command, or butt spot.
Oh yeah, we got rid of butt spot because everyone was getting annoyed by it.
Oh.
Or actually, I think, no, wait, I remember what happened. Butt spot, got discontinued. I know, it's very sad. That's what happened.
Then you should make a butt command. It's just get butted. The butt spot.
Yes. Alright, I need to add a... No, it was not thrown into a room, James. Please. Could you don't? Oh. There, I have a little trash can hat now. You happy?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna make it a little bigger. There we go. I have officially become trash. Okay. Alright. Me? The Messiah? Ludicrous to think that I would save humanity. I am no Messiah. I am the insane mad scientist Hoen Kiyoma, who has walked through fire and bathed in the ocean of blood to escape the clutches of the organization.
Does Danny know the game is very blurry?
Yeah, I know. That's by design. This is like a depth of field thing.
Well, the depth of field is not showing anybody who's talking at all. It's just blur.
What do you mean?
It is doing my eyes in.
It's just the backdrop. There's not a lot I can do about that until they focus them again. Death to the naive fools who believe such lies. The collapse of my authority means that lawless chaos shall reign. Makaseshi, what the hell happened to Ocarine? Beats me. A few hours ago, he was exchanging quiet emails with John Tita, and now he suddenly got quiet. And then he started ranting. He's been like this for about half an hour. He's been acting strange all day, don't you think? Agreed. There we go. Listen up, Mid-App members. It's time to resume Operation Erd. Seriously? The manager's still downstairs, you know. Fred nodded. It's almost closing time for the Broad Tube workshop. The phone wave doesn't work at night, remember? It's worth a try. We need to figure out how late the phone wave being subject to change works. At the same time, I want to see if the two of you can use D-mails to change the past. Change the past? I still don't believe in the many-worlds interpretation or Tita's attractive field theory. Actually, I'm starting to doubt them more and more. If we want to know how the world works, we'll have to figure it out ourselves, and to do that, we'll need to experiment. One thing I'm sure of is that the mass disappearance in Akiba is related to D-mails somehow. There's a very strange disconnect between my memories and everyone else's. Yeah, you jumped from a world line where everyone was there to a world line where everyone wasn't, you dumb bitch. According to Tita, I have a supernatural power, the one I call reading Steiner. My doubts about Tita's veracity aside, I do need to determine if I am indeed the only person that keeps his memories when the past changes. Change the past to your liking as long as it's something easy to observe. Preparations for the phone wave name subject change are complete. Daru's eyes wander the ceiling in thought. Next to him, Kurisu shrugs her shoulders and starts gathering her things. I'm going back to my hotel. Show me your report on today's experiment tomorrow. Hold it! When I grab her by the shoulder, Kurisu nearly topples over. Hey, what's your problem? Who's writing that report? You, of course. This is your operation. And if we could get a report from the subject too, that would be even better. Kurisu glances at Daru. Are you not interested in changing the past? What happened to your eagerness to experiment? Oh, mail! Mayushi won a magazine. Sweepstakes once. Amazing, right, huh? You know, the hero of Gundam, Setsuri. I won an autograph from his voice actor. I never knew Mayuri was a voice actor otaku. Setsuri? Is he from the latest Gundam? I haven't seen it. The original is the best anyway. Or... Still reading... anime magazines? You are a true otaku. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. So you forget what I said this afternoon? I'm against it. But you were so enthusiastic when we began the experiments. You went along without a single complaint. In your dreams, maybe? I twist my lips into a grin. You're not being objective, Christy. Slebsev. If you're going to correct yourself, at least get it right. We've already performed one experiment. I changed the past. Hey, no fair! But you were in on it too. But when the past changed, you forgot that it had ever happened. Are you talking about this afternoon? I mean, when you suddenly started asking about the Lotto 6? Exactly. I explained what happened earlier this afternoon. You're not joking, are you? I'm serious. Seriously? Seriously serious. As serious can be. One could look at my face and Daru seems to understand I'm not joking. Kurisu, on the other hand, has a sour look, but she's always like that. Why did everyone else lose their memories? Actually, did everyone else lose their memories? Alright, I'm gonna be a little technical here. It's less that everyone lost their memories, and more that only the people, the versions of Kurisu and Daru from the world line he came from witnessed that happen. Because he changed the past, they never witnessed this part of the conversation. Thus, it's less that they forgot and more that they were never there to begin with. Taking the mini-world's interpretation into consideration, this Kurisu and Daru are completely different from the Kurisu and Daru that helped Okabe change the past. Meaning that if we were to be more specific, it's not that they forgot that that ever occurred, is that from their perspective, it never happened to begin with. In order to find out, I need them to perform the same experiment. Okay, there's one thing about the past I definitely want to change. Daru's quick to adapt as always. We've known each other for a long time. He trusts me implicitly. Or maybe he's just being faithful to his desires. What are you going to tell yourself to go on a diet? Oh, fuck! Okabe! There are certain things you don't fucking say!
This is why we call him
Living is a
Okabe! Because he sucks!
It doesn't help that later in the anime, it is proven that Daru is very insecure about his size. Which makes Okabe, in this particular instance, kind of a cunt, in my opinion. Because if they've known each other as long as Okabe says, there is absolutely no way Okabe wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't diet even if future me told me to. Daru tells me he wants to change the events of the Faris Cup held at the May Queen Yarn a few days ago. On that day, Daru got insta-killed by Faris in a Rainet Axis Battlers match. You're going to change the result? I remember every move Faris Town made. It'll be easy to take her from behind. Aren't I a genius? I mean, it was made in 2011. No. It was made in and set in 2010. Specifically by the manga artist. The manga author, rather. So, to break it down, the anime is based on the visual novel, but the visual novel is actually based on the manga. And the manga was written and published in 2010. Oh, hi Hannah!
Hi!
You have to remember that it's only 2011 in Steins Gate 0 because it's the year after the events of Steins Gate. How are you? Also, Hannah, at some point, I need to pick your brain about making me some of those cute emotes like you made Shadow. They're adorable. I want some. Slowly dying, aren't we all? I mean, some slower than others, but it's all the same. Me too. I remember every... oh, I just read that. Faris is probably too good for that to work. She'll just counter his counter strategy. And hydrate, wow, I constantly forget they aren't bits.
Hydrate or die straight?
Yeah, sure, just send me a DM with pictures of your avatar. Okay, bet. Fuck yes. Alright, wild. That's what you said, wild. I'm gonna have to refill this thing soon. You guys are literally waterboarding me. Like, for context, Rexy, I'm gonna send you a photo. I said for context, I'm gonna send you a picture of where the water in the cup is now. On Messenger. If you bear with me a second.
What were you just watching?
Alright. So that's where the water is now. I need you to understand this thing was full a week ago. You check Messenger. Someone stole my AC, so that's why I'm dying in a heat. How does someone do? Wait, someone stole your whole. How? Like
Madness.
No, because you'd think you'd kind of stand out wheeling a big old AC unit down the street. How did someone away with your entire AC unit?
Oh, damn.
Like, how does someone steal a whole AC unit? But yeah, that's how much is left. This was full a week ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, you guys be waterboarding me. Just a little bit. On the plus side, I'm drinking way more water. So, there's that. Anyway. Whatever, Daru. Prepare to email. Hell yeah! I'll give it my best shot. Alright, in fact, give me a second. I am going to real quick. Do I have a DM with you, Hannah? Hang on. No, that's Pip. Is it Von Wolf now? Is that it? I had it in storage. Sorry about it spelling. So everyone at work there took it. So someone at work there took it. Von Wolf is correct. Okay. So... Alright. Upload file. I don't even have to take a screenshot. I can just use one of my pose data stuff. Because I have a poser that lets me take PNGs of my model. It's very helpful. I could just send you... I'll send you a few poses.
Oh my god. I'm looking back through my old comments for fun. And I think we've gotten to the Danganronpa era because I guess I said something like, there's something about the way the light left James's eyes when Monokuma appeared.
Alright, there you go. I think I sent these to the right person. Yeah, I had to change my name because of the stalker. Oh no!
That sucks. Monokuma.
What was this? I left my eyes when Monokuma appeared. 'Tis I, Papa! Yes! Right, I sit in front of the X68000 and take a look at my watch. It is 6:55 PM. No, it's not. It's 9:33. No way to know if the phone wavename's subject to change will operate at this hour. We haven't figured out the exact window yet. I don't think it was a clip. Was it, Rexy? It was just a comment you made.
No, it was just something I said in chat.
How are you looking at old chat messages? Twitch chat?
I opened the side. Yeah, I opened the sidebar, clicked myself, and then looked at all the messages.
Wait, so you can pull up messages you've sent from previous streams? The emotes will be simple.
Yeah, all the way back to the first message I ever sent in your chat.
Like, if they're anything like the ones that you made for Shadow, I'm perfectly okay with that, because those ones are cute as fuck. Could you, do me a favor, send me the screenshot and I'll send it to James.
I scrolled past it, but I can go back up to it. Ah, there it is. Like, it's literally just a Twitch chat message, so it's only got, like, a time on it. He doesn't have a date or anything, but I'm pretty sure it was Danganronpa 2.
Yeah, it would have been.
Because there were also messages about Usami and that around it.
Oh, yeah, because we'd gotten to, I think it was just a little past the first trial before everything. We never actually beat Danganronpa 2.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna send that to James. There we go. They're just cat ears. I am a kitty cat. Meow. We haven't figured out the exact window yet. So why do you think you're the only one who remembers? You're awfully persistent. I see why I call you the zombie. Why they call you the zombie. Hang on, let me send you like a... Give me a second. Just like a closer up